What's going on? Alright, here's the base of my fire rack. I wanted to do a video last night, but it was too late and it was dark in here and wasn't good lighting. But, you know, like I said, I'm going to do it step by step. I got my 2x6 frame here going all the way across. You know, I try to make it not so expensive too. So, you know, this middle bar, this middle piece of wood that goes across, that's a 2x4. So, you know, I didn't want to put a 2x6 only because, you know, I would have to get another piece. So you're pretty much buying another $9 piece of wood. When the 2x4 in that center area, pretty much where like the wood is laying, it should be good enough, you know. But I mean, hey, a 2x6 would be better. So if you're making this and you don't really care, the centerpiece. Now you can put a centerpiece from here all the way down to there, just one piece. You could do that. I decided to put one in the middle just for a little extra strength. And then I put a 2x4 across. But you know, there's many different ways. You can put a 2x6 in the center, put another one here, and then put another one here. I just went this route. But I got my first leg on. The front is going to be 6 feet tall here. My first post. And my other front post is going to be 6 feet right there. Then I'm going to go to 5 feet in the back. And then I'm going to pitch the roof down this way. And, you know, you'll see from there. But, you know, this is part 2 of everything. I'm going to try to put these videos together, so you don't have to go from video to video if I learn how to do that. If not, I'm sorry guys. But anyway, I've been using this the Makita here to drill all my pilot holes, and I'm very impressed. Not one problem, goes through the wood really easily. I like it. I thought when I started I was going to have to go to an 18 volt, but I stuck with it, and it's holding off. And this one is an absolute beast right here, man. I recommend this Impact. I mean, it's just amazing. And the Makita right here, the little attachment for you know, your you know, Phillips head, flat head. This happens to be one of those star bits, magnetic. It's just amazing. Sticks right to it. I mean, you can have nails on the ground and just put this anywhere near it and it sucks them up. So it's a great tool, made real tough. This attachment, it's like $4 if anyone's interested. Makita, way to go. But yeah, so great tool here. Very impressed. I try to, you know, let you know. You know, when I first do these reviews, you know, I use them, but I don't really put them to work in a way that, you know, I think that you guys would like. So, you know, that's why when I started this project, I let you know what tools I was using. And these two Makitas working great. So, you know, if anyone's interested, they work perfectly. So, alright. So this is the end of this one, and I'll get another one up as soon as the legs are up. Alright? What's going on? Alright, I got 3 of the posts up. I gotta go get some more wood, because I used a 2x4 for in here. Which I should have just put a 6x2 straight down here. But I didn't do it, so I put a 2x4. So not a big deal, but this is pretty much, you know, this is going to be the front right here. And this is the back. So it's going to pitch this way, the roof. You know, to keep the rain running away from the wood. But yeah, this is just 2x4 posts that I made the normal way here. This is a 6 foot, dropping down to a 5. So I'm going to have a 1 foot drop right there and right here eventually. But so this is what we got going right now with the rack. So everything's holding up good. I haven't had to charge any of these batteries yet. Really liking this little 12 volt Makita. Really liking it. Really good tool. Real light, real compact. Does what it's supposed to do. Gets through everything, no problem. And this thing's a powerhouse, like I said. So, yeah. Using the DeWalt tape measure there. Scott. GMC. These are from Australia, these miter saws. Don't know if they sell them in the US anymore. I got this around 10 years ago. Still kicking butt. So, alright. That's pretty much it. This is 6 feet long, and it's 2 feet, well, a little bit over 2 feet wide. But 6 feet by 2. So it's a 6 feet 2 inches long and 2 feet 2 inches that way wide. Yeah, and 6 and 5. It's gonna be 6 and 5, and that's about it. Any comments, questions? There's gonna be another video, hopefully attached. So I'll let you know what's going on. Let up. Greetings, everybody. I'm just doing a quick little intro into something that I'm making today. Today's Saturday. It's raining. It's been raining for 4 days now, man. 4 days, and it's like it's getting crazy. We got a hurricane or a tropical storm or something coming. So, since it's a washout, I'm going to be doing something that I've been meaning to do for the last couple weeks, but now I got some free time due to the weather and everything. No sports for the kids, you know, no work. And I'm building myself a firewood rack. So, I'm going to try to make this in 2 parts, this video. Hopefully, not 3. I'm going to kind of just show you along the way what to do, what I'm using. I'm going to use the Makitas for this project, the 12 volt. I done some reviews on these, so now we're going to put it in some action here and see how it holds up. This is the 12 volt. Yeah, there it is, there it is. Right there. That's the number. And I'm going to use the Makita Impact. This is the XD-T04. And this one is the FD-02. Oh, this one doesn't want to focus. There it is. Alright, so these are the screws I got. I got 1 1/4 right here. I got 3-inch right here, and I got 2.5-inch. These are all Deckmate screws I'm going to be using. You know, Impact 12 volt drill, little measuring square. Here's the wood. I got 2 2x6 by 12s and 5 2x4 by 8s. I don't know if there's going to be enough wood. We're going to have to see. But I can always make a trip. I don't know what I'm doing with the roof. I'm going to put cedar planks or some wood fencing type planks up. Right now, I don't know. But I'm going to try to get this done in a couple parts. Show you how I'm doing each, you know, section by section. If anyone's interested. I think I'm going to make 6 feet wide, because these are 12 feet long, the 2x6s. So I'm not going to do 8. Plus that's too big, so I can make the frame. I'm going to be using the 2x6s to make the frame. and then I'm just gonna wing it from there, pretty much. See what happens. So this is part 1, and we will see you in a couple hours, hopefully with part 2, to show you how far I've come along. Alright, all the posts are put up here. As you can see, 6 feet, 5 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet. This is going to be the front. Look from this angle. The roof is going to pitch this way. So you're going to, this is the way, something like that. And that's how the roof's going to go on. So you want the rainwater, obviously, to stay away from the front of it. But you can make the roof any way you really want. You don't have to do a pitch on it if you don't want to. It's just the one I decided to do. So yeah, all the posts are in. I got some supporting wood here to give it some strength, and you know, it's good to have 2 hands though, or at least have some wood clamps when you do this, because you know, once you start making your pilot holes and stuff, things are going to move, and you know, it's good to have 2 hands or a clamp. But yeah, just make sure everything's level, of course, and you want to get everything exact, or as close as you can, because you know, once you put that roof on, you don't want any issues later down the road here. So here's, I'm trying to move back so I can give you a wider view, and make sure if you're going to go at this way of doing it, you don't want this the bottom boards where you're going to be laying the wood, you don't really want that touching the ground. So I have an 1.75 inch lift from the ground to the bottom base, but you don't have to do it either. Like I said, I said you have to. You don't have to, but you really don't want that bottom base to touch the ground. You know, it's gonna get wet. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna make the wood just wear out quicker. I mean, unless you want to buy pressure treated wood, you know. I mean, and that's not even a, you know, it's just the price of this wood rack would almost, well, it would probably double if you were to use pressure treated wood. Now you can do that. You might want to do that, you know, but you don't really have to. As long as you take a couple of precautions, you know, because you can stain this, you know, polyurethane it, whatever you want to do with it, but I'm not even going to do that, to be honest with you. I might do a quick coat of something. I don't know. We'll see when it's done. But yeah, so here are the posts. You know, like I said, it's 6 by 2, 6 feet 2 inches by 2 feet 2 inches. You know, it's pretty much a 6 by 2, but you know, once you add the boards to and everything. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I will give you an update in the next video. Alright, catch you on the next one. Any comments or questions, just let me know. Alright, this is part 4, I believe. Could be part 5, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to edit it. But this is pretty much the finished product without me putting the roof up, which that'll be the final video. But yeah, in 2x4s set up here, 6 feet high here, 5 feet high here. Then this is the pitch that I got. So I don't know what I'm going to put on top. I was going to do cedar, but I'm having trouble finding it. Nobody seems to have it, and it's been a big pain. But so this is what I got right now. It's just 1x3. This was pretty much $1.50. It's 8 foot long, 1x3. Yeah, just picking acorns.
This one's kind of flat, and this one. I found that like almost like the same time. Lift this off.
She loves to help.
Yeah.
But what I'm gonna do, and I'm probably gonna go one more high here now that I look at it. and go all the way around the back. I gotta put one more post right here. So you should have, if you're interested in doing this one. This is a 2x4, by the way. In the back, you want to do a 2x4. In the front, do a 2x6.
It doesn't look that good, this acorn. 30. I like this 30. One a lot.
But yeah, see, right in the center here. I'm going to try to move back a little bit. Yeah, right in the center here, you want to put one more 2x4.
We got the big piece of wood, but it's so light.
Yeah, so, like I said, this doesn't have to be too strong. I'm probably going to put some kind of stain or polyurethane to protect it. I wasn't going to, but I don't know. I'm just, what's the big deal? A couple bucks. And this is pretty strong, but I could see this getting weathered pretty quick. Yeah. So I'd like to...
This one's kind of crooked because I was trying to help that, and then it like came off a little bit, so that one's not.
That's perfectly level. Go get the level. We'll show them.
What level?
Right there, that yellow thing.
What yellow thing?
Yeah, so there'll be one more video on this fire rack. If you guys like it, it's real easy to make.
This yellow thing?
Yes, this one. This can hold almost half a cord. Actually, it could hold half. If you, I mean, you got to fill this thing to the brim. But it's a 6 by 2.5, 6.5 by 2.5. You know, 6 feet tall here. But you're probably only going to fill it to, you know, probably 5 feet if you have to. I mean, I'm going to fill it nowhere near that. This is just for my little fire pit here that we use. My motto was go big or go home, right? I could have built something a little tiny, but there's no fun in that. So let's just see if this is level here. Oh man.
Let's see what level that is.
Well, let's see. It's still level, but I don't think the ground's level here, Liz, right? That's going to be our excuse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be our excuse.
But it's still in the middle. Middle enough. But, alright, so you'll see the final video coming up. I'm going to try to do this in 2 videos because I don't want it to be too long, but there'll be a part 1 and a part 2. But here it is from a long ways.
We got a big boy over here.
You know, and you can make this as long or as short as you want. Like I said, if you want to make it 8 feet long instead of 6, you can. You want to make it 12. If you want to make a full cord, you know, make it 15 feet, 12 or 15 feet long, you can do it.
Guys, we have to like trim
but
this a little bit because it's a little bit too big.
I'm trying to not talk too loud here because I got neighbors outside, but... Alright, so that's pretty much it. Oh, there'll be another video, but... Alright, hold on then. Hold on. Alright, this is pretty much the finished product here. Yeah, this is it, man. It's all done. I got these cheap boards. They're called strips. So they're pine strips. I'm gonna seal coat these with some, you know, Thompson's water seal. I'm gonna do everything except the roof, of course. The roof's pressure treated. Pressure treated 1x6 pine. The top here, I decided to go this route only because I wanted a bigger pitch on it. So it comes out a little bit more. I could have stopped it right here, but decided not to do that. But real simple firewood rack. It's not hard to do at all. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The ground's a little uneven here, so I gotta find a spot for it. That's about it. Any questions? I put some support. I had some extra pieces. I'll probably maybe put a couple more up over here to support this piece and to support that piece right there. But it's a beautiful day here. I just want to get this Thompson's water seal on here just for these boards here and over the plywood and stuff. You know, I probably don't need to do it, but it was $11 down from $50 at Home Depot. They were giving this stuff away. So I'm going to have the kids paint this puppy up But this is it. This is the finished product. Any questions or comments, feel free. You know, this is something I just put together. It's gonna do me just perfect for what I'm only using it for. This it's overkill, don't get me wrong. I have nowhere near enough of wood that I would ever fill this thing up with. That's why I only went that high with the boards. You can go all the way up if you want. It's cheap enough to do. These are $1.97 for a 9-foot piece. So I mean, you could spend 40-50 bucks and do the whole thing. Totally up to you. I only went this high. Like I said, it's pretty much just wood for my fire pit there, but that's it, man. Hope you enjoyed it. Any questions on what I did here, just let me know. All right. Oh yeah, and this top piece here, I don't know if you guys are gonna comment on that. I only got that on these 2 posts, but it's strong enough. It's good enough for what it has to do. Yeah, I didn't want to go all the way up here with one. I thought it would look a little weird. Actually, I'm going to put a 2x4 across here. I got one more thing to do. Right along here. Cover that up. But that's about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little stream of videos I put together. Alright. I'll catch you on the next one. What's up? This is it sealed with, now this stuff I used, it's like a Thompson's water seal, but it's called Storm. Freaking awesome, man. It was $59.99 a gallon. For some strange reason, it was $13 at Home Depot on clearance, so I bought that bitch up. But it's supposed to be clear, but it makes it, the wood, it wasn't clear. It had this tan color to it. But I really like the way it looks. That tan color. It really protects, looks like, you know, protects pretty good. I don't know if this is a good angle. I see a little better right here. But yeah, you know, this is, you know, I tried to do as good a job as I could painting it, but you know, or putting the sealing on, but I really was just slopping it on there. You know, this is pretty much about protecting it, and that's about it. But once it had this tan color to it, you kind of had to make it look pretty nice. You know, how to put it on kind of even and everything. That was one reason why I wanted the clear stuff, even though it said clear. I know Thompson's water seal, what I've used before. When you use the clear, I mean, it's clear. But yeah, I like the color though. I'm very happy with it. But all in all, came out pretty good. Now I just got to put some wood in it. Like I said, you could do the roof a different way too. If I had to do it over again, I would probably do the roof a little bit different. But you know, it's fine. You know, it's just for wood. You know, I'm not living in this thing, but besides that, I'm very happy with it. So this is the final video of this series. I'm sorry about the first video. If you guys watched, it's my first time using the editor on YouTube, and I put the wrong video first. Then but I erased them, so I couldn't fix it. Because once I had so much stuff on my phone, I just erased as soon as I uploaded it, and you know, combined the videos. I just erased them, so I couldn't really fix it. So I'm sorry about that. But in the first video, the first 6 minutes or 7 minutes of that video, that should be the second video, and the first video should be that. But actually,